Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense just takes a knee here. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. The Jayhawks will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. We've seen a couple plays run on 5th down, but never a punt on 3rd down. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere, but a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To the air, it's Daniels. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That completion sets up a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Got space, looking to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The Jayhawks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they grab the early lead.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. Starts with pretty decent field position. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Heading left after the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the...
And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5. Got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. And he fires the football to the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. Could catch the defense off guard.
First down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Kansas. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Evans. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time for one more play here in the quarter. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.